first. You.
Okay, so I'm going to goes first. This positive thing that comes to your mind, how to drag a line to your mind?
Soccer.
So, okay, LeBron James.
He does too.
Name one. LeBron James, he was a two.
Hey, as a hobby again. He does basketball as a hobby. It's not like professional, it's just like...
That man is making money from basketball office or it's outside hustle.
It's a hobby. That's what he says, it's a hobby.
Okay. What comes to your mind?
Something that he loves.
Akibuaga Floyd Mayweather.
You, the face.
I went up to date, Dumas. Okay, you know, you're gonna love this one. This positive thing that comes to your mind, Akibuaga Bobby Fischer.
Who's Bobby Fischer? I should be told, who's Bobby Fischer?
Who's Bobby Fischer?
No.
I think man, you're about to Bobby Fischer.
Unless he means
Bobby Fischer is an American grandmaster at chess.
Bobby Fischer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's considered one of the brilliant chess players in his because of the matches
So he's the best.
Yeah.
You can say dog.
Lionel Messi was
one of the best. We can say Lionel is one of the best. They contributed something towards chess.
Isn't CR7?
More like the day.
Man, you got the concept wrong.
No, Gerard isn't CR7
What you're saying,
okay, yeah.
It's what you bring to the game, your chess, to develop it.
That's what I wanted to...
The foundation itself. Can be about the about this conversation. Yeah.
So how Bobby Fischer is not like one off. I get grandmaster. So grandmaster
I am international master, FIDE master, candidate master. It's a magadi level. It's a more chase of the ELO ratings.
Yeah.
It's a magadi matches only against the stronger players. When you play a stronger player, you get your key effect. Like key effect meaning he's still new but ubita the grandmaster, your elo goes up.
So win against the grandmaster.
Yeah, so what mistake over the board it's a mistake. You there are almost a billion probabilities it's a game might change with a single move.
Yeah.
Your opponent plays.
Okay.
So it will collapse the whole game. You might find out you are leading, but your opponent has an advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, positional. So meaning the moves better than you, but you are up material. Then it's a checkmate.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, I'm not a hip hop mayor, Marfana had bigger hip hop with chess. So that was the introduction. Starting from that side, then Alema woo. They're like, hey, Mahu says I do podcast. I'm kidding. That's not Mahu, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ayanda Salani. Ubera Galerona Mo podcast. When how they watch? The watch are those who are watching New Watch.
Yeah.
So
I'm the queen of New Watch.
Wait, Nana. So next to the queen of New Watch, please introduce yourself. Throughout this interview.
Alright, hi people. My name is Given. I'm one of the directors here, VCA.
Kind of VCA?
Ventersdorp Chess Academy.
Man, because the VCA, if people know what VCA.
Acronym. Yeah, we are proud of that one.
Yeah, I know some people might think maybe you work up with the Ventersdorp cocktail.
No, it means Ventersdorp Chess Academy. So VCA. So, but we are proud that I only acronym. You know, not proud on an acronym and like KG.
Yeah.
So, it's something you know again personal.
Well, thank you for giving us the opportunity. And then next to you, give him
I think for you explain.
Oh, next time I'm going to be sorry.
No, ke phemelo.
O buto edit o tla le edit bona ba tla fela tut. Ba no tla gore kitse.
E sharp ka phemelo. Mara yano o ritse I introduce le nna ne ke batla go
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Those who are watching, go back ko morago ka 45 seconds and then there is
Fela ya ibi ya.
Yeah, okay. Next to given Renale.
Ne hi people ka le bitso ke phemelo ba bantsi ba nkitse ka bojwa. Yeah.
Okay.
Nna ke Hendrik. Ke director ya Ventersdorp Chess Academy, one of the directors.
But Pimelo, when I can go to body directors and they what direct. When I tell how in the VCA.
It's on the level.
How we do? We get how proud to go again. Title.
Sometimes I'm not proud, you sweat. Yeah, sometimes to be proud, you sweat. So you gotta relax, take it easy. If you say yeah, I'm not dira dilo tsa go right.
When over ba dula di benching, you go ma shit ora. Let me just
bench.
Let me just sit
on
on the
bench we build that's a thing. Benching, you make shiny man.
You are right there.
It's not about
Sundowns, omukilulani mukoyena, omunki Steve Kompela, omunki manqobo, bane batla itshela wena.
Next you.
Rulani okay manqobo.
Next you.
Ono given
Karo batla gona anonymous.
Ke taba tsele tsa bo ha ke nna Lucas mara kana wa pitsa tlhoka ina like dutse se le go dilo.
Aula Busquets, abatse ke like Busquets ke ne le player le gore ke ngana sa shine so batana dira di players tse di shine.
Mara no la ropa la ka se bika bo Busquets ke ba age group ya rona. Lona tshwantse le bue ka bo not even the boy Iniesta ba ba tona mo lo.
I don't
So you go go Maswangai, but you go tell mo ko e mo khadi mo fokeng and stuff like that.
All right.
Speaking of bunyane ne, ke me speaking of eng o no gore motho sa ntsana le montsha or not lao se montsha, even lao itse chess ne. Ke me speaking of eng o no gore first move you must avoid. Like you should avoid this as your first move. Like motho in chess ha bona o etsa that first move o tla ba re zalo je letla
Definitely the F pawn.
Ke me kopa o
The F2 pawn. F2 pawn for white is this pawn. This pawn.
Yeah.
If la khona bona mo kineri.
Maybe how can shift that position?
Just shift the decors and just put things in place. Just give me a moment. Yeah, it's this pawn, the F pawn. Now, if you see this move as black, you know that for you are in a potential of the quickest checkmate, which is a 3-move checkmate. So obviously you're going to develop your king's pawn also, and then an experienced opponent would know that capturing that pawn will be very wrong. See, if you capture this pawn, essentially you're just gonna leave yourself open for a plethora of attacks from black. So black can play any move here to.
Kind of plethora means a lot of.
Yeah, it's a plethora. It's a lot of moves. So you can attack you with the queen. You can further develop with the knight attacking your pawn. You have to worry about the pawn now. He can further develop himself, developing other pieces in order to checkmate you. But if you see this move, as a player, as a chess player, every chess player knows that if white plays this move, if you don't know what you are doing, it's gonna end badly for you as white. So yeah, I think the F pawn, the king's F pawn is very dangerous to play as a first mover.
Then apparently, anywhere. You can go pele, you can go masayting.
Oh well, the movement is a piece on it is simple. Well, the pawn on the immover, the jaga konzo bonds, immover copy.
I don't know your side.
Yeah, you can't go on the side, but in the way you capture so pieces of the way you move the way you move generally the way you capture but pawn is there's an exception. I capture the way you move
Guys, for those who are watching, Baba Naledi over imaginative brains. Ribuaga PAWN, not that other.
Yeah, it's pronounced pawn with an A.
I know.
It's pronounced pawn. So the pawn, an exception for other moves, other pieces, the pawn captures differently because the pawn only can capture the diagonal square in which it's attacking. So, for example, if white comes here and then black comes here, the pawn can only capture like this way. You cannot capture straight ahead. If, let me say, white comes here and then black comes here, the pawn cannot capture forwards. Yeah, because if it's blocked, its movement, it does not capture the way it moves. It's an exception. It captures sideways. Like it only attacks 2 squares at a time.
Okay.
So if this pawn is attacking these squares, this pawn is attacking these squares.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm messing up my colors here. But if you get the gist of it, all the other pieces they capture as they move. For example, the bishop. The bishop controls, like for example, this is the white bishop of the white pieces. It's the light bishop of the white pieces actually. It's called a light bishop. It moves on the light squares. And then it moves diagonally, only in the white squares. Diagonally on the white squares. It captures as it moves. So if it's liable to capture here, it can capture. You understand? And then the most difficult piece to move is the knight. The knight, it generally captures as it moves. Beginners know this about the knight. It moves in a some say in a 7 pattern, some say in an L pattern. But it's a generally misconception. If you say in an L pattern, you're gonna assume that it moves like this. You understand? But if there's a piece in front of you, how it's gonna move? Yeah, it can skip over the pieces. Yeah, the only experienced players know how to play this like this. But most beginners make the mistake of thinking that it's gonna move in front of.
So I can something more move.
Yeah, but you can move it when there's something in front of it. Yeah, it actually moves in a let me say in a semi-circular movement. You understand the knife? If it's on the wall, light squares, you know it's attacking all the surrounding black squares except for those ones in front of it and aside of it. You understand? So these squares is not attacking, but if it's here, sorry for that mess. It's attacking this square, it's attacking that square, it's attacking that one, it's attacking that one. Usually it attacks almost 8 squares at a time. So if it's on the white squares, it's attacking 8 black squares. So if it's in the dark square, it's attacking 8 light squares. So it moves, it changes attack of the color of the square as it moves. You understand? If it's on the black, you know it's attacking white squares. If it's on the white square, it's attacking black squares. It's 8 squares. It's generally how it moves. And then people like this one, the queen. The queen moves in an array of movement. It moves like a rook, if I would say. You know how a rook moves. A rook.
Before we get to the part,
yeah, let's cut it there. Then maybe I'll make someone.
Yeah.
This Bobby Fish on Zirbuaga,
Yes.
And Enrique has a fan of Bobby Fish. You're not really his fan.
I'm not his fan. Kadibala di Bukatabone, Bobby Fischer, 60 games of Bobby Fischer, I know them. He started them. I would contribute to something more chessing. What's on a Spainet? A Russian player, he was writing books. So Rui Lopez. Rui Lopez is the opening. It's been existing for 500 years. So chess meaning in Khaletaliwa. So the moves it's only the moves it's they have been played for over a century, or you can name maybe I chess by 1400s. It originated from India. In the Indians were playing chess. People never playing chess. And then I labeled the elephant and stuff. Then it moved to Iran, China. Then the Kanzi the 1400s, Kanzi, the Mongolian, spread around the Europe because of an conqueror. So he was bringing this culture law chess, so it was playing. Then it evolved the rules. So people wrote about it. Not Bobby Fischer, I know where the something. That's
yeah, Bobby Fischer was remembered for his eccentric plays. Sacrifices.
And the reason why is because he says something about the ladies. That's why up to so far, do you get everything? Or it was like 50% of something like
from the moves and stuff.
From the moves on
the board.
Man, complicated. Like I get the pawn and the knight. I know that knights move in sevens, and then when it comes to castle, this one, the one the pawn, it's a castle. I know it moves like that way. Okay, it goes on a smaller L. And then it goes on a bigger.
I don't like people when they use letters or numbers to describe how pieces move, because of it's gonna be very difficult for you to learn chess if you're gonna think of them.
No, but for a beginner, it's easier because
it's easier
they know, okay, an L is shaped like this. So if I have this piece, that means it moves like in this direction.
But you have to count it first, more like from the spot that you begin moving your piece from, or count 1, 2, 3, I go forward.
And it's
so I say it's
not the only
you can just go L. Then you can L.
You have to count the square that you pick up the piece from.
So I wanna
yeah.
Okay, I wanna know something. There's this game, Mariki, checkers.
Yes.
Is it similar to chess? Because I've seen it has black pieces and white pieces, but the only difference is the round.
Yeah, I don't know much about checkers and its history, but I know chess has been around for, just like he said, for millennia.
Because I think when
thousands of years, not millennia, it needs a lot of time.
Because I think when playing the game, it plays similarly to chess. I'm not sure. That's what I'm asking. Is there a difference, or is it one and the same thing, or is just a matter of the pieces are not the same?
Okay, when in terms of game checkers or familiar the checkers,
the only similarity is that chess and checkers
these round pieces, so to buy it like a or the Japanese, I'm not sure.
Yes.
So I get the piece of thing that's only I want to move, taking the move diagonal, taking the move horizontally. So, Marie, I just wanted to be there.
The only similarity is chess and checkers are the because of the bells are 8x8 board.
Okay.
Learning dark and light. Yeah, but I don't think checkers will be the squares, chess will be the squares.
It uses squares.
No. Do they have names?
I'm not sure of the names.
They don't have names.
I'm not sure of the names, but the board, yeah, one.
Okay, yeah, they don't.
And then the other difference you can notice is that the pieces are not the same. They like the round and flat, and then they get the upright pieces whereby they've got names. So I don't know if those have names or not.
Yeah, our squares have names.
No, I'm not talking about the squares, I'm talking about the pieces.
Yes. Yeah.
So those round flat things, I don't know what they call those round flat things. I just see them as round and flat.
Now, check us. Jagar check us instead of regular chess. Okay. No.
No,
Check because
I saw.
I never said Kimura.
I saw.
Please.
Yeah. About checkers and chess. The only similarities is that checkers and chess already is 8x8.
Yeah.
But chess on the disquest that they have names. They actually have names. Like you have the A1, B1, so on till G. So they have names. There are a total of 64 squares and they all have names. In checkers, they don't use names. I don't think the pieces, they have names. They're just called pieces also.
So it's like ball or rugby. The only similarity is that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, also similarity at all.
No detail similarities which are for promote go checkers in.
No, okay, like example like soccer and rugby. The only similarity is they play on green and then that's it. After that, ball and 11 players, rugby 15. Bump into each other. More ball when you bump into each other, it's a foul. And then, so class it's later.
Yeah, example actually is very good. They both have the and they also have the scores that you have to accomplish. Of course, it's a game.
Yeah.
So only chess alone it has a little similarities, but they are totally different.
Malume Mohale. Jaga Oholeti go Ventersdorp. And why is the racism there? How do you feel? I know it might seem like a stupid question, but bear with me. Why chess? White always starts. Why was it like black? Cases found white superiority over us blacks.
Because I don't think it's restricted. It's only like white. No.
Just even.
For where it comes from, but it's not the matter of like blue and red, like clear and a little bit more clear. Right? It can be just as distinct. It's just a distinction of colors. Understand? That's why public black and white is the basic monochrome.
So black can start.
I think it has something to do with human psychology because of recognition. You know, black, white, so the first player or white has to move. White has to move. Then they are changed. The wooden pieces. The wooden pieces they are more darker than others. The brown, the light brown. So it depends. So piece pinky. The only thing you have to feel it's a piece of in a way but distinct white which piece to move first.
If they were all black, how would you know for which piece is yours? Or if they were the same?
Now I'm tripping over the fact that black never starts.
Oh, they start.
That's all I have.
The start actually is similar. The start actually is similar from like the bottom of the board. The bottom of the board, which is 1, because it's the lowest again. 1. So you want to go and promote again. Go from 1 to 8.
Yeah, little T-shape.
So and then for black. You're from 8, you're going to 1. 1 is actually good for you as black because you're going to promote. 1 is going to be the first rank is going to be the most valuable rank for black, and for vice versa for white. So he wants to put his pawns over there, and then the other guy wants to put his pawns over to your side. It's actually the basic form of attacking more chess in you, just promoting your pawn. So give you rank. It's not a matter of black or white distinction.
Yeah,
they can be pink, they can be yellow, they can be any color.
Yeah, the board says it.
The board says that.
Yeah, you cannot teach nothing. 1, 2, 3, 8 ticket black. You know for black, you move from second from white.
Yeah, it's not a favoritism thing. It's just a matter of logic.
Yeah. Okay. So. I hope this is my last Bobby Fischer question.
Alright.
Why there's not a lot of girls playing chess, and then Abare is because girls are not that clever. And apparently back then, I get to lots of body 80s or something. And then apparently he got a lot of negativity around statement this year. So Lona since the it's a chess are you guys getting a lot of girls, or is it still that balance? Is something cheaper to the other side, or there's more boys than girls?
Yeah.
Wabana mo fighting eo ke mo ileng gore sampe re tla re struggle mo so far mo ntse re operate teng re na le girls tse I think 6.
So they can play.
They can play. Yeah, and ba develop
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how bad guy from the level only valuable money where to be. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad because
Yeah, we want more.
Pela 6 it's inyani compared to what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we want more female players because the competitions are
There are sections for them. The prizes for them.
Yeah.
This thing I think Lord will be official when events for this year. The negativity around women.
Yeah.
So I don't know the qualities are like it's always any different. So you might find out slim pala or calculate TV when it comes to the board or I can get it a story. So get tray
the way but back from 19
their perception of women.
That's why still there's a men's world chess champion and there's a female's world chess champion. There's no like chess world champion. Just like in soccer, everything there's a distinction.
Yeah.
There's a distinction of gender.
Sports, especially contact sports, so especially se rely on strength.
Yeah.
So you cannot understand. But chess it relies on your brain. So I think you can have a male versus
A female.
Yeah, they are matches.
It caters for both.
Okay.
I affect the fella chess the negativity. On a lady female baba bikinyana ba di low.
Yeah.
Baba ntsinyana ba di
Most of the industry.
Hey, why affect the fella chess because of mentality.
Because even the women sometimes banana the mentality, because the other day I went somewhere and the taxi driver was a woman. And the bomb wanted to go big seat here, so like, dude, leave aside, you are supposed to be encouraging her. Instead, in Nahore, how can drivers on it? Also, about the house with the pothole, even why are zigzag? But if it doesn't
I'll let the females talk about that for why Basa supportado or they don't have that amount of confidence here in our brothers.
Speaking of Koli High Zigzag, there's a move much as I get it was zigzag or
Zuxua.
But any move you make, it's a lose.
Yes, it's a position in chess.
So then why make it?
Why me? It's
in the position.
It's in the position. That position it's a Zuxuan. You can make Zuxuan maybe promote a pawn to your advantage or mostly the end games. Because much as the opening, then the middle game, then the end game.
If you find yourself in a zigzag,
Zuxua, a lot of time, how the chess player, you have to one of the double Zuxua, you can also cut your opponent down to a Zuxua, a double Zuxua. High it's when now it's so.
I think it sounds like Ubile Shaka Momolale. Whichever move you make, Yaho say
Yeah, generally, more chess actually is to checkmate your opponent's key.
Yeah.
It's to corner him so that he doesn't have any more squares to free to.
Is it possible for like a bonsa or this?
Oh, checkmate.
They not checkmate. That way the strike na go. Zugzwang. Zug etlebana emabele. Okay, is it possible to guys spell ZUG?
ZWAG Zwang. I don't know. It's Russian word.
Different language.
Zugzwa.
And ma utia buy with relationship in town, but most situations. Well, but
yeah. ZWANG.
Zugzwang.
Yeah, Zugzwa.
Oh, okay. So whatever other people but they pronounce are based on the accent it's about.
Yes.
Somebody else might say Zugzwang.
Yes. Anyhow, because much as saying like it's not like fella Zugzwang anything difficult. Terminology is already very so much.
No, I saw a few of them. Negative fella that one.
Openings.
And M%. Yeah, it's right over M%.
And somebody else may pronounce
and somebody I pronounce we pronounce
This accent.
It's French.
Hey guys, so you were showing us an example there, Zugzwang. Are you familiar with the move Zugzwang?
I want to go 2 kings and 2 pawns. And then something says in neutral position. Because most of the target like the end games. So it's gonna be like this.
So long as I visa decorate, any questions?
For me, I would like to know, I think everybody wants to know, we grew up with the stigma of Banabadi Model C schools or children from Model C communities. They were never popular when it comes to the chess games and stuff like that. So, Kasi, you took Kasi from the suburb, like Lisa Kasi, like, you know what? Guys. And we know how difficult Banawa Kasi were including the parents. So, how do you break that entire stigma around chess getting snob, chess getting nerds? You know, usually people when you start playing chess, they automatically classify you as a nerd.
Yeah.
So like I go, so how do you break that stigma around chess being played more?
Well, no, yeah, we live in an information age, like everybody has access into information. Smartphone, follow pull up, and then you have a plethora of information. So I think developments is and this is how we playing level in equal. But chess in its basic, it's very expensive. It's an expensive sport. I wouldn't say like it's expensive, but it's costly.
Costly as in like finance-wise, or costly with
finance-wise. Finance-wise, it's kind of costly because of you are going to, if you want to be a serious chess player, you're going to have to participate in chess tournaments. You're going to have to be an active chess player. So they come with their things.
So you actually pay to be in those tournaments?
Yeah. You pay to be in these tournaments, and they have their rewards. They got tournaments, but I think every sports in any pay to play, most of them.
So how do you roundabout like Oring la patelo to be in those tournaments? You find who comes from an unprivileged home, and they're really, really, really good in playing chess. And then there's a certain tournament. Let's say I don't know how much the tournaments are, and then Kamila I go. How do you guys help one or let's say by 2 or 3 or 4. Let's say maximum by 4. There are 4 kids. They come from unprivileged or they come from disadvantaged backgrounds, and then they're very good in chess. How do you help these kids to move further?
that's where Renale the academy, that's where we come in as an academy to help Banaba, because to buy a focus on development the player, even if a collective or an individual at choose. So that's where we come in. Only this guy Eddie, I think Eddie Kilibet's individual owner this podcast and wine. Yeah. So only a very prominent player who Tola a FIDE master last month, I think. Bamita Bongane Mango. Yeah. So he for that I told that normal you. I guess in Sikibua for chasing and lady norms. Grandmaster, super grandmaster, yeah. So for FIDE norm, Baile I think to Swati in Pumalanga they travel or Tola that rating or Akono Tola the prominent tournaments that they rated for him to reach 2,100. Yeah, I think it's 2,100 in South Africa for FIDE master. So it's a lot. They even just to get there, Bamise Bongane Mangalo participated to this. I think it was Congo, somewhere DRC Congo. Yeah, I think it was Congo.
Because the tournament I think can be 3 days events.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need accommodation, logistics, the job, of course.
So it's expensive.
That's why you wanna create the lead. Thank you, that's why they created it as an NPC. Engage the cool engage from disadvantaged backgrounds or even from advantaged backgrounds. So we are like Jaka technology, how it's leveling the playing field. Lower now we're trying to supplement into that, or lower now identify talent, then they promote it, because in a group of children that are born. The college of the identify prominent chess players is again.
So they
are very promising, very promising chess players. So about a chess team, and then the best some who elevate direct cost the area chess, the trouble I think was not just only just costs fair. There are other things that involve chessing organization, structuring, so you have to understand these things. You have to be well versed. They really research very, very, very diligently. So that's why we made Ventersdorp Chess Academy in order for more community okay. Sports in Jakarta, maybe other sports with the other guys. But no one on the back of Ventersdorp maybe got someone that got chess, something it is previously shunned, because more education now promote ball, promote netball and other sports who studying football like a kids got one. But chess relatively was silent. They could go home. It's a very difficult to break a ball because the boards, the equipment there chess. So it's very difficult for only normal at an entry level for chess. But that's why running the structures it's on Lobo the other guys.
Federations.
Yeah, the federations. We are here to alleviate that. Yeah, thank you for support.
So Lona, what kind of support are you getting from family and friends? Only those people by now from your families, by now they're like, or at least do they like support?
Yeah, the idea whenever I support that. As she said, to tell you about the Bonapodi school and yeah. So my as risky, it's like a risk because most of the time I actually from our own pockets. Depending on the donation and sponsorship, yeah, totally. And so we are too ambitious. The vision of the academy where we want us to be in 5 years, in a 5-year plan. So we have to execute it. So somewhere financially, yeah, the structures you have to
yeah, anyone wants to work, family is really supportive. Just recently when I was still a tournament there, so really, the synergy resources still in like so they will be from our families, but they are very supportive. Actually, she's very, very supportive in the vacates and chess. You don't know a right direction, you can pattern knowledge, you can make a chess. Because I do love her, that's what she said. Yeah, so yeah, they are very supportive families. Yeah.
Everyone who can learn, like 90% is like my mom this, my mom that. Can people papa when I have a week a show? Since we know a she may yeah. Before very low crowd. Zugzwag amount. I don't believe Zugzwag.
Yeah, basically, I want in this position. I have a relations in the squares, so the king, black, the pawn is about to promote the white to but I'll promote the pawn to the black side. So king, black, more b4, white, more f5. Basically, we are now, let's say, it's black to play. Black Kenya white into a zook swan, because of what Obata Pono. I mean, that is about to promote.
Okay.
Maybe the position I give F. This side. This side on the center of the board. Yeah. I can move into a zouk swang and never. Oh, Hatlaf. Oh, Otlamutila. Oh, Otlaf. So I wanna try black with move from this position, can make it into a zouk swang. So it's a double zouk swang.
So then you could do.
Then if you don't, so if you attack the pawn early, black will lose. You have to let white take a pawn. Let's say Otlafa. So you can white move on, you can say white into a zouk swang. So white can betting at white can bat away from the pawn.
Because I can attack that.
Because I don't know what laugh. Maybe I don't know what laugh. When we come here, what's up?
Then even checkmate.
No.
Okay.
Black, it's not a BBC.
Black on an advantage.
Black on an advantage because on a pawn is about to promote the pawn. No can it's a queen. So white is a stop. Some people by a knowledge to chess. Only the field the low position where white they into this position. So basically it's a draw. It's a drawn position. And it's a drawn position. And say white black on the Spanish I keep this king calf away from the pawn. How is he going to do that? Or had that close who push up pawn. So white cap, or kappa pawn or that's so. Yeah, no, what pawn that's a check will be a pinaha. Give me the deed. You have to fill out with This thing is a study. The way sport again, chess in Guyana it has been turned into a profession. When a lady players like Magnus Carlsen, so they took chess as their profession. What the I'm saying? Only the players from the world's number 1 to number 55 in Oliver team they are getting paid well. Yeah. So when I leave from the bottom 100, they only.
So in the top 5, we have Africans in there.
No.
Oh, you won't believe most South Africa.
Top 55 years.
Solomon Kennedy kina mabuka. We have only one grandmaster in South Africa, and his Elo is we can't classify him as a grandmaster. Looking at this, Elo is a very strong player. Again, Solomon Kennedy, the grandmaster, is the only grandmaster. No, yana gona le Oremoshebile Hendrik Klasse. Yeah, he might be the next grandmaster in South Africa. On the potential, whatever. Looking at the likes, Panele Mango. Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry to forget him. Kenneth Kumalo.
Yeah.
Kid Kumalo.
It's Keith.
Yeah. Lene is a very strong player. Whenever I can sing Bopanele, the cool, yeah, not a chess, as we are doing now.
Yeah.
And I know and encourage a little but why not only we say but whenever participating because our programs are free. We are just doing it for free. So outside we offer private lessons, but we are not really place it into a halt, arena facility. So that's a problem. I think another topic to have.
Yeah. Because Ventersdorp, unfortunately, anything we introduce on Ventersdorp, also to bonale pilo because it might take longer than the way when you expect the thing.
Yeah. I don't think like insecurity in as a society when people by introduce us something that
yeah.
So they feel insecure.
Everywhere.
We offer these programs for free.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that stigma is everywhere. Everywhere. I see much as in the fact.
It's funny because and then and then even na ene gape alla go se di stopile in bana ba
because they are more active mo chessing.
Yeah, it's part of the problem.
So we feel left out because of motsadi hana le ona le differences tsa gage le da khaleng.
Can I see?
And we can't all play soccer. We can't all play netball. Maybe gift is not in the like tough physical things.
We all burn calories at the end of the day. An average chess player can burn about 1,000 calories. Yeah, 1,000 calories on a match one cafe like 40 minutes.
Yeah, man, the mental things it's already in age. You kill what I do at the mood. They argue like you look at how I do all like Pilia. Okay, all like below of it, and what I will clear for around to go ground to. Mental arguments, mental fights, they take a lot from mood. It's fun in the middle. Like
I think I know about tomorrow now. No, this is how things are. So where we come in society to take our goals towards the development there, or change some aspects. It's a society. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to achieve basically.
Yeah, getting back
for the sport itself, chess itself.
Yeah, getting back on that question, yeah, the parents, so every time when you are dealing with children, there's a responsibility relaying because of safety and the well-being. So far, it's been a couple of parents who are not for the majority of disinterested or more very interested and they be very involved. The more group chattings are very involved. But every progression so it's a spectrum more feedbacking at the parents. So some parents they really like that. Some people parents they don't even you know, a kitse ke go sa kgatale go tsa ke yang dilo tsa ngwana. Ba bangwe they don't even want to be involved. Just another case one ye parent engwe ne ba tlo ntsha ngwana mo yone programming ya rona because of she could not afford the shelter logistics ya tlhaloganya la finish. But re tsena ga go tla consensus gore ngwana a stay mo go rona a ska ya maybe ana ga fga ye go bolong a tlhaloganya. So a khona go stay le rona ra khona gore a ba tswela pele ka di program no yana is still in our program is doing very well.
Yeah, plus bolo yone ya Europa is like the simplest sport you can ever play. O khona tsela di plastic o wetsa bolo. Ra tshameka but sports tse di mara no hare bara mo issue ya di parents. How you guys or have you guys dealt with parent in or over too involved? Mo no gore ya no tshwantse ne wena mo go gang gore malume ka bana bikinyana you are we go pele thata we got this.
No.
I see fit to go.
I'm not that open. I see give only situation.
Yeah.
It's men say when I carrying but now outside I can see one situation.
Yeah.
I guess I tika.
Unless I get a minute can say
no,
because I get it. Yeah,
I mean it like in a sense maybe like I feel like I get over chess in a body level or grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. But maybe the parent might feel like one or more advanced than Banaba. Why or something
Strength, man. Strength again, most chess the tournament format. You might play Swizy, repeat, so the paying system is a thing happening to one. So but with Swizy they pay you according to strength player play on, so you might next round I can win the first round go player win them from first round to the second round or second round. So the strength. The age alone, the age gap in the which section. You can only maybe a young player or ambitious you want to play with older people. Then some tournaments you can go play. Maybe what raise a we said rating. Yeah. You might find out maybe stronger than the actual person or on that section or stronger than Bonnie.
Yeah, re dila ya la di phakelo tse di ya mara ba tlhalosetse go etsagala jaaka ba tlhalosetse.
Yeah. Because I once saw a meme young fan mo ba go tshamekile I think game is 80 all at the same time. And then right at the end, and then he lost all of them. What was he doing? Because he was playing with adults, like games at the same time. How to move on, move about the loser so to give me that day. I'm like, I am staring in everybody.
The young children need something because of pattern recognition. I also teach them that metacognition, the self-awareness, there's a strategy selecting but smart. So basically, self-learning, smart S stands for self-learning. Then M management, A arrangement of time control, then T is for T connected for you.
Time control.
Yeah, I think we're
Jambila
R for reassess. Yes. You are reassess position okay, am I going to take this move or not? When I play this opening, what move can I play after? The vulnerabilities on your position. Metacognition more do I need to ML go bathroom mates or something, watch other games because you can't be fully invested for 40 minutes on Mokoto. Not collapse, so you have to on the mobile stretching.
Okay.
That's the thing. He doesn't even do that because of that. or akalapsa thola lose focus on the winning position. There so the psychology behind chess.
Okay. I see you talking something. What's happening there?
I don't know. I'm interested in this man. That's why I tell you. So, what are your biggest highlights? Like biggest. You know those those moments that you feel like sis.
I want to
understand? Because I'm like position 1 and position 2.
No,
so what were these for?
For tournament day and then hosting the November.
Were you hosting the tournament?
Yes.
And then you won the medals. Not the same tournament you're hosting.
No, hey.
No, make me understand.
No,
make me understand. No, whether you were hosting a tournament.
No, the medal it's the extra thing.
The extra.
Yeah.
So I think
the winners but the medals. Like.
So it's the extra thing.
Okay, so these were the medals that you were giving at the tournament.
No, there were medals that we were giving out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Or maybe my English.
We were giving. Oh, I
thought
giving.
Hey, these are not given, man. Not you. Not you. Like, okay, that you were handing out. Okay.
Yeah, handing out.
Okay. So, how many tournaments have you guys hosted so far?
Depending.
And how successful were they? Sorry for asking that. How successful were those tournaments?
Renile tournament it was like not that official.
It was an introduction tournament.
Yes,
Yeah.
to Flev.
To assess.
And then we hosted another tournament. Yeah, it was not good. Was it good to play or
mini school inter
Yeah, to Fleta wasn't it? Yeah, the inter-district tournaments is a chess.
the second.
Is it the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then kids on it hosting and then this one.
This one.
Yes.
This was you.
Yeah.
It was not part of the tournament at the school. This was you.
Yeah,
It was all us.
Okay, so how successful was it? How was it? Like the biggest highlight for the tournament, what was it?
You know what?
You can't be this quiet for so long.
Let me clarify, man.
Like a
Let me clarify.
Experience of that was a player. Experience of
Oh, so you were a player in your own tournament?
Not on my own tournament. Because with chess here,
Yeah.
you can host a tournament, but the academy itself, where now you can, as a player, you can represent yourself as an individual. Because now I'm a player and I'm a chess player.
So doing that, is it not? How can I put it in a nice way?
A bridge.
Sugarcoated.
Fix.
You host a tournament. You hosting a tournament is basically you giving other people a chance to play or to showcase their skills.
Yeah.
Is it not too boastful for you to even play in the same tournament as a player, not just as an ambassador? There's a part whereby, for example, regarding Bad Boys, for example, Bad Boys production is an event, or let me say Steve Biko then.
Okay.
It's an event, but host an event. They're not there to compete, they're there to host. So basically whatever Steve Biko or whatever Bad Boys is saying on that day, it's not competing. It's basically entertainment.
Yeah.
So they're not going there as competitors, they're going there as just to entertain. So at some point, whether they entertain or whether they get on stage or not, it matters not. The stage, the limelight is not on them, it's on the competitors who compete.
Like he said, he was operating on capacity as an individual.
Under the academy.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm contradicting. You are playing as an individual.
Wait till you understand. when you go to the chess results, you can maybe chess SA.
Okay.
Or total information about the event organizer, how many players were there. So honali motho ba chief arbiter. Arbiter ke the superior officer ya di arbiter tse on the ground. For FIDE you require for one arbiter. It's only happen about doctor somewhere. For one arbiter you have to have 50 players. And you that you are Oshabelandi matches are going for fair play. Or Abaropan, is there anyone who's panisang an AI tool or generate or it's a moves regular frequent visit to the restrooms to toilet what would the because the player say you might find out a player is only good because of watching. So the share, but then you get event organizer. The event organizer ke Ventersdorp Chess Academy. Not Ventersdorp Chess Academy. I'm autonomous as I can act on my own capacity because I'm both a player and direct. So when they make a tournament and I representing myself as a player, prize money it belongs to me, not them.
It doesn't go to the academy.
No.
So basically
again, you're talking now whether I'm donating the money to the academy or not.
Oh, okay.
And it's allowed.
So is it allowed to do so? Like you can play individually even though you are under a certain academy.
Yes.
Administration.
Yeah. Especially when I get over you're the director.
Yeah.
So it's actually allowed.
Yeah, it's allowed.
We can actually say you're a senior official.
No,
we can almost
it's
say
allowed. It's allowed because wait a while. I can lose. You might find out the section doesn't have enough players.
Okay.
And the last academy in a player is available for pair. So you can take him or you have a chess ID. Affiliation fee. You also take out the affiliation from your own pocket. We keep the record.
that's what I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's the rules. Chess in any melao, in any rules. So we guidelines that day.
So speaking of guidelines, you find there's this thing in Oring, we hardly talk about it, especially when it comes to the sports and what sports codes and all that. But it's something that I've come to notice many a times.
Yes.
Chess is a game in Oring, it's like a concentration. You can't go in and out. Now and then you're up and all that. You need to be like in a certain position for a certain period of time. There are people they've got health issues. How do you accommodate a person or the health issues, especially in a game of chess? You find one they've got certain problems already. Like in one position. And then or maybe they need to use the restroom in like maybe in a period of 20 minutes. They can't hold it back. Like it's a problem for them to hold it back. It's not maybe like it's a problem for them. They can't. The minute they notice something, they need to stand up because it becomes a very serious problem.
Arbiter, then arbiter, chief arbiter discuss it with the tournament organizer because they are both responsible.
So do they need to have some kind of proof to show banally a certain problem or not?
Because of it right now all the time muthaban so ya toilet muthaban go sala morago a dulanza left.
So le sana na ba like this na toilet.
Wait it amaya. Wa tswa ke.
Yeah.
So abitha wa go tlogela a ka dula mo baby a go emela mo monyako when you enter the restroom sharp. How tswa kampa it's inspection. Okay, is there a phone are you using any devices? What share more around? How to do your
so let's say Motu Oshapa Caesar playing game or during a chess tournament. Some are epileptic, some got seizures.
Yeah. About
Understand? And then at that moment, about the seizure, does it mean you forfeit the game, or moto ufiwa a second chance to deploy?
It will depend on the situation, but most of the time, we prefer. Actually, everybody we prefer that you should tell the organizer say the conditions pre the tournament. For if we will need to make maybe emergency personnel available in case of an event, maybe maybe diabetic, you need your insulin shot or we should know how no kana relay or break you have 15 minutes and administer for condition so it's much better to somebody ahead of time. But if there is a situation whereby a chess player cannot continue the game, you understand, and then position is unclear, understand, usually Bamufa a buy, understand, or make sure forfeited depending on the situation, you understand.
Even to the Jagabu, like Mutasha CJ Alala, and then CJ Hari, Halahore, Ifita, Arre, Balala for 10 minutes, and then they fit at 10 minutes. Or obviously, you fulfill.
Yeah,
the opponents are the points. Because of a condition, I saw a motor, literally.
So automatically the game becomes forfeited.
Sometimes when there's this rule who see that the moves it alone, you put them on the envelope, then they get resumed the day after. So I think, but on some situations, when it involves the health, so they buy up those moves, then the following day. They visited the same position, analyze it and play it. If on other fault, then it's a bit tired. No, I see Mona Konokosna a Ponoko E5. I know you're not on my notation, that is why it's really important. There was this situation because of gay player a line a hold. Santana Limunia. So it happened to her on this section. Baba Perila against the player that he knows. It will not when they get paid there. Ojere. Abaya ko the abit. Oblela abit I won. Ole asatale partner. So it's very important there. High not to avoid that or not cheated because of some win, then you are not attentive or register the results. Then your opponent win, then the win goes to you. It will not because of administration damage when only because of maybe how to eat and already the paying certificate so complaining it's a lot. So I complain to a lot of the pairing this from the next round. There's nothing they can do. Only to maybe Bapatele a fine go chess results. Only fine by time because of the irregularities.
So you don't Lona Halena this thing could dispute a certain decision.
Only when you have evidence. Yaka Bonabas not notation.
Yeah.
They didn't notate their moves. Only height or these papers. The notation pad. Every move that you play, that is what I will check as an squares.
Okay.
So every move that you play, you state or rook stands for hook. R2 square safe in D5. Yeah, like so.
Okay.
It looks something like that. So we can take this game and then replicate it on the board.
Yeah. You're at the very same position every move.
Yeah. So what is BS? Or even
so I wanna proof I wanna proof Nagi win when we replay the whole winner.
You are such a winner.
Without even the positive player, just checking at the notation pad will tell us everything about the position. Our recorded moves are just fully. Yeah.
So what happens if you don't record you?
That's your loss.
Yeah.
That's all on you. You are responsible.
The notation where I win in 25 moves. And answer no tita because I want to take that game. I've been sometimes it a bit wrong because but check especially multi development beginners saying Habati position okay, you checkmate your opponent, show me how did you checkmate your opponent. So they don't do that only you come or
yeah, because tournament we had an incident there one alone and I feel about that one. So, but no. If the man is one of the results, the results, and an organization answer results, there's nothing that they can do. Nothing you can do because the first round is based to the database of chess. One of the database of chess, every tournament, the registered tournaments, you can find them there. So if you ever train me or something, you have to do it straight to Tender and then you resolve you an arbiter, chief arbiter.
Meaning exactly after game the game. Exactly after game, if player are dispute, you have a coach or arbiter.
Or even during the game, you can raise up your hand for the arbiter to attend you about how complaining because chess is a conversation, I always say, between two players.
So, really this thing of saying there are some people that are not emotionally fit. And then you sometimes label them as having anger management problems. When it comes to a game of chess, it seems like a game of chess is something, say, it's a personal game, if I could classify it as such. Have you ever had an incident? And then, and then they complain about it and nothing is done about it. And I rush up aboard. But you know what? I fell a game.
An outrage.
Yeah, like in that outrage since you don't want to do anything about it, I fell again.
No.
So what do you do with players like that? Do they get disqualified?
No.
Or there's a certain, I don't know, a fine or punishment that they get?
Like we see, if in a tournament, tournament thing like sport system so if and like chess about advice like give me lawyer thing I will communicate unless over irregularity. So if you complain about something, I want to say a solution. C'est une solution. Unless the game ya friendly vela le babedi ya na go sena arbiter. There is gonna be a solution. Because of feel no book.
So are there cameras when you guys play? Are there cameras when you guys play?
Cameras?
Is there surveillance when you guys are playing?
the equipment that's because one of the boards are the sense.
Okay.
The piece I think they are sensor, the port they are sensor. So it transfers the message the player to the command room.
Why I say so? Should it be a body sensor, for example?
Yeah,
for example.
Yeah.
And then among our player in the wrong way. And then you wanna like come forward like and then I go move the piece back. Oh, no, I did nothing wrong. Like that's the next year. And right now when you come show the pieces they're like because we move it back, one was not anything wrong. But before you came, it's not allowed.
I think this month or last month. There's other tournament there. The guy getting guy in our podcast and I go on that tournament. So the player is from the PC from that to that square so it was eventually I'm lucky and really king on his side. And the king he was on check, check his it. Inside king working was on a compromising position. Working or to deliver a checkmate. Then they put Aisa Komura immediately. He like tap. So the other one, the other one, because a movie is only completed when you press your time.
Yeah.
That's when the opponent can lay its claim. When you post the time, when you call the arbiter or explain, no, this guy wins intend. I don't want to lay an intent. When you touch a move, you intend to move.
So touches move.
Yeah, when you don't say you're gonna let this word maybe saying adjust.
Okay.
You adjust your piece. So you have to tell your opponent that you are adjusting your piece.
You're not moving it.
You are not moving it.
Or you'll be successful.
Before you can even touch it, you can adjust. Then you touch your piece.
Okay.
So when you move it, during the game, when you alter a PC and move it, there's an intent.
That's a move.
That's a move. So you went there and went back. So the initial intent in the guy goes to
So how do you resolve something like that?
He has to go there.
How do you resolve something like that? When it happens for in-9, how do you solve that problem?
Molao, I tell molao, so maybe you can there has to be 3 breaches of law. It's a milao. Then you can be a penalty to that person. So penalty meaning the opponent can have 2 minutes. If it's the same Mutua it's a mistake, the match has to be forfeited by the arbiter. Second mistake, the arbiter events a forfeit match. This book is on the
Yeah, that's the official FIDE rule book. So everything, why?
FIFA, yeah, chess.
Yeah, FIFA,
chess.
So, Jaka mo situation and explain na like players for a king about more unfavorable square, and then without letting go about change our squares. So like depending on the situation, squares are nice on check. It was susceptible for squares. A is a illegal move, or an but about decide so earlier the move is completed. I'll press that time. As long as you saw the PC, but if you touch a piece away out of that time, you're susceptible to be flagged. Now you're gonna lose the match by time. Or touch a PC and then wait over press a time and then over it. You are susceptible to the touch move rule. So there are rules thing foul. Say how should we jack up the referee how should we proceed the game? So that's the rule book.
Okay.
So promote.
Yes.
What does promote mean in terms of the moves in chess?
Promotion.
Basically, your pawn is promoting to another piece.
How move from one block
from one. So
when the pawn reaches.
So if you take alpha, it is promoted. Yeah. So it can be either collect king, like queen. You can collect king, queen, knight, and other pieces except the king.
Promote is actually more like bringing a piece back.
No. Much as the opponent they can only go.
No, I mean like you're from this side and then you're going that side. You're having certain pieces that you
on the board.
On the board.
Yeah, major pieces. Yeah, major pieces.
Major pieces.
Yeah.
And then you end up on the other side of the board. So you getting there, you can bring back a major piece. Yeah. Back to the board.
Yes, and not actually because of.
Yes, and not actually. Which one is it?
I will explain. Let's say almost situation where you have multiple pawns to the promoter.
Okay.
But queenie, and you want the second queen, or you want the fourth rook, or you want the third knight. How are you gonna solve that? It's not the match or a piece. It's more like promotion. You change the pawn into any piece that you want into the board. That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah, Pono. Finally, I'm promoted. The king. What am I gonna be? A knight, a bishop, or a great rook? And then the king says, "No, you're gonna be my wife. You're gonna be a queen." So it's funny that way.
Okay.
Alright, so in closing, ke eng se le ka ratang go re as community ya rona mo JB Max municipality re ka thusa ka sone, not only fellow community but all the stakeholders, like politician, all the stakeholders from arts and culture to social development to us regular people. Ke eng se no le ka rata le ka
First of all,
in terms of go le thusa?
yeah, first of all, supporting. I don't tournaments. I don't anything function or collaboration around the location. You could supporting guys. Whether a stakeholder, whether you're just an average citizen or you're a chess player. So come forth, pop out to tournaments is our maybe you could learn something too or have a fun. Yeah, and what else?
Okay, adding to what he said, ka support, Jaka work this collaboration and support in other
Fields.
fields really dira. We need a support thata mo open section man. Batho ba tona ba bagolo a nkile ka le talk a le teng.
A ke motona de bona ga
No, open section it means 18
adult
18 to 65 and like wala ka na 100 just from 18 can qualify from malo depending mo ara ke 18 a ke depend from 18 yo di kgwedi tseo. Yeah.
And then gape if the community le sport art and culture ba ka re thusa ka the chess board yana
Body clocks
the chess clocks and other
chess equipment. Mare the thing that is what I ke batlang go emphasize thata ke dilo tse re batlang go di etsa as an academy. Because re lemogile dikolo tse dintsi a di na di chess boards, a di na di timer, a di na equipment, let's say equipment e sharp go bona re ka ispanisa, so meaning gore we re shota material equipment and re shota le personnel when it comes to dilo tsa gore re ka gona go structure di programs tsa rona, because a lot of schools le tsone di a re batla re ka re di for omo na lo go tla le go sa te, so meaning re train ya
So you're like a personal.
so re like a personnel, we have to retole some personnel, so batho ba bangwe ke ba batla go gola ke bona bothata and we doing it for free. Gape le taba ya facility akere our offer different kinds of services. Re offer the curriculum for the intermediate, beginner, advanced players. So we have a curriculum setse ba ka di downloadang ba khona di order tse dingwe. So the private lessons, unfortunately, as I said, for the private lessons, I don't have facility unless we have the arrangements between Motsadi and the academy.
Okay.
So we talk about sponsorship, is basically sponsorship, for to make all these things. On that note, we are the board. We get the board to tell you. So
le batla like go di brand.
not for the brand. And to manufacture them.
Okay,
Oh, sort of like merchandising.
Yeah, something like that. For the, because on the website, the campaign and the shop or the book, marketplace.
Yes.
The things that you can check.
But the bottom line is for your for marketplace, you just fell off it's easily funds if it's not something we want to do it like seriously or what. But it doesn't purpose because of what I the bottles but only donate to other schools.
Yeah.
The facilities because of the other thing more chess guys, more Ventersdorp. When people being active out there, actively looking for opponents, actively looking for involved. Chess Academy, you can join our In our team, we are actively looking for players. Currently, we have a handful of team.
And the junior.
And as a one fair, but let's approach if Rona, Labor Timothy. Yes. So, Libone.
Oh, I don't know if I chess club or Muga.
Yeah, we just find out. No, I do out here when the player apparently goes off from. What the game put the chava, so yeah, and that's when we find out put the chava, but they are not that active. I think so. If but in future as Panisana, yeah, then it something like social marketing where re kgone go kopana le batho ba batona, play chess, have fun.
Engage
le batho. It will be only for adults also because there will be alcohol involved. We collaborate with this other DJ about like a snooker. Or no, why guys listen to snooker on that. Snooker, the venue, at least in a snooker, you can put up the bottles alone outside, so you can cut it in sections. So we added more flavor and the poster will come out.
Yeah, in order for like something like a cultural exchange.
Yeah.
But I can interested in something like a pool. I wanna maybe get them interested in the chess and vice versa. You understand?
They share the strategies, as the player at a pool and on both sides.
Yeah, because of no year, I cannot say it's a hobby. But Babalim go back so then outside enough. That's the perfect chance how you can make the ball.
Okay, alright. No, Ratagoba Obuto editor has Talevara the details it's alone at the bottom of the screen so that if Honaleva can hold a contact for inquiries, Holibuka, for anything, Bahono Korea information so otherwise not anything in Hore Itusa youth mukas, whether it's music, dancing, ball, I'm up for it. So I am proud to Kalona Manora Kikupa. It's got a luta honka, Benitogela. Yeah, otherwise, thank you for Haluna, Malume Hendrik Pimeno, aka Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Given. Yeah, no, we were given a nice opportunity today. So, thank you, Manora. Anything in closing, as Ayanda?
No, we forgot the new Watch Challenge.
Unfortunately, we have this thing watch out. Then I will ask you what is it that we need to watch out for. So unfortunately, yeah,
we can ask from your players which 3 players
you can watch out for.
Wow.
From your academy.
Yeah.
Just 3. We're not saying the others are not good.
Yeah.
We're not saying the others are sharp. We just want Barnabas stand up. I'm following. Yeah, you guys
must watch out.
Sure, come on. Let's give us names. We don't want stats. We just want names. We just want their names. Who and who. Only 3.
Not in that particular order.
Not as in position 1, 2, 3. Just in jail. The only 3.
The best 3 players.
Yes.
Mare, I battle with Baya the best because for me.
Yeah, it doesn't have for any particular order. Okay. Any name of we should watch out for this player, just tell us. Oscar okay number 3 or
I simulate right.
Alright.
Well, Nakifila offensive Mokotsi. Yeah, if he can be a problem in the future, you should watch out for him.
Okay.
Offense on how many? How old?
I think he's 14, 15. Yeah, it's 15 years. It's very young. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Na ke tsamaya Sipho Sihle Mkhuzana. Yeah, star boy. Yeah, undefeated so far in all the tournaments. Attendile.
To Q from Q Team Lucas.
Undefeated, like literally.
None we are.
Lucas, all the names offense Sipho Sihle. Okay.
Because they were not talking, so they have to run bait.
Oh, excuse us.
So now, ke tlo cheba bo Mogele mo choices tsa ka tsa bo Mogele ke na le 2. I can one it not difficult, but I can Moto because she's willing to learn. Ke Timulo Christophe, yeah, Timulo Christophe. It's a motana that space is open to learn about new things, yeah. Or explore.
Yeah. Okay. And the other one? I go to Nalishin.
Pino Colbert. Yeah. Leno Shapo, but the lately is participate in my
good,
yeah, good. You wait, chess here. Happily, it's not a way chess. I had to lead, meaning for a recognition in game so compared to frequent the games, see also very the puzzles and stuff. So just to keep the mind fresh.
Minimum how many times in a week? If I almost every day, I
will recommend because I get it's a magazine opening, as I said before. The opening yakana ente F3 game move or loser. Somehow if you don't know how to play the position yakubulaka F3 then umatate, so you have to study it to do the fact. So okay, I kibulaka F3, what are the possible moves take out your gang on the board? I give you take a F3, so you study those positions, you further until you know the fact. When you play the position, obviously you already knew for it. Okay, I had like a Gokufa or like a Queenifa, I know what to do. Yeah. So if you cannot play it every day, at least 3 to 4 times in a week. Yeah, you should try and play it as much as possible. If you or not a good player.
Strength is good yeah.
If he's strong, you gotta be strong.
Alright. Thank you watchers for watching. Don't forget to press that notification bell for the next time I upload the book notification. Otherwise, this